This week's show was okay. I really liked last week's show better because they had the Rock concert and John Cena rap. But anyways, let's get it started. First off, CM Punk came out. He talked about the fact, how he's really proud of his dad, and he was pissed off. He said, first off, right off the bat, I just want to tell you this: Chris Jericho is not here, and because he's a coward or something, he was really pissed off. He was going off and off. Really good mic work. CM Punk does an amazing job without stuttering like I do all the time, and it's just amazing. He said he's really proud of his dad because of the fact, he has won his battles against the demons and stuff, which I really liked it, how he talked about his dad. And suddenly, after when he was about to leave or something, Chris Jericho appeared on the Titantron. He said, "I apologize, CM Punk." He sounded like he was really sorry. And after that, when he was done apologizing, he says something, until I found out something about your sister, about her drug abuse or something like that. And he claimed that, CM Punk's sister is using drugs or something, and same thing's going to happen with CM Punk. And CM Punk was just ticked off really bad. And Chris Jericho just went on and on talking about his sister. And the crowd went ballistic as soon as they heard the word sister. And it looks like they're not just trying to have a title match at WrestleMania. This is a WWE Championship match. They are trying to make this look a little better than the world title match itself. Because, that's just like a simple match, right? But this has to be a little different. They've got to have a match who has a little sense in it, a match with little more sense than just who's the best in the world. So what they try to do is make it look a little personal of how Chris Jericho talking about his family. So it's just not about, who's best in the world. I don't know how they came up with the concept of just making these promos right before, WrestleMania, like 3 weeks before, prior to the match. So, they're doing a good job. The CM Punk's facial expression is amazing. It really looks like it's working. There's a lot of heat in this match. Really looking forward to see what's going to happen in next week. I really want to see them having a confrontation against each other, right in the middle of the ring. Just have like a highlight reel or something. That'd be pretty good. Who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, anyways, let's see. Let's find out next week. Speaking of next week, I'm going to be at Raw next week in Atlanta, so I can't wait for that either. Next week is like so crazy for me, you guys. Like 3 or 4 days later, we leave for Miami, Florida, to attend WrestleMania, and we're going to be there, 2 days, because I have to come back as soon as possible. My friend, he has his college exams and stuff, so, and I have work, so we're only going to be gone for like 2 days. We leave Friday evening, we come back Monday morning, so that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's see what happens. Kane had a match with the Big Show. I really thought they were going to put up a good match, but the match only lasted like a minute. Kane got up on top ropes. I think he got distracted by Cody Rhodes, who was ringside, and he embarrassed Big Show by showing up some WrestleMania moments on the Titantron itself. And when he got distracted on the top ropes, Kane gave a huge choke slam like off the top rope to Big Show, and Big Show lost the match. After that, Cody Rhodes handcuffed Big Show and beat the living crap out of him. I really thought it was a good really good segment because it created more heat. So these segments, they need to do it more often, to make these promos look really real. They do it most of the times only during the main pay-per-views like SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, or whatever. They need to do it more often, like they used to do it back in the day. So yeah, this was a really good segment. I have to say that. I have to give props to WWE for doing it. Next week, I really think that Big Show is going to get his hands against Cody Rhodes, because we always see Cody Rhodes running away from Big Show. He's never, not even like 10 feet close to him, where Big Show have his hands open and he can catch him, you know. So I really think something's going to happen next weekend. Cody Rhodes is going to get beat up for some reason. Josh Matthews started asking Randy Orton stupid question, and it lasted like 2 minutes. I have nothing to say anything about that because it's pretty dumb. Anyways, let's see. Okay, let's talk about The Rock and Cena right now. Before the match, Cena versus Mark Henry took place. The Rock talked about he's heading to the arena in Philadelphia at Raw, and he talked about, you know, how he took a picture back in the day when he was a little kid with the Rocky statue, and it was pretty cool. He said, "Stop laughing." I really laughed at that part because he always does that. I'm used to that crap too. Anyways, okay, so basically Cena had a match with Mark Henry, and Cena gave attitude adjustment to win the match against Mark Henry. When he pinned him, after that The Rock came out, and Cena was just like, you know, held back on the turnbuckles. He was just like panting, you know, he was really exhausted. So The Rock came in, he said, "Boost to ass," like he started slapping his chest, you know, he said, "I'm the man," or whatever, you know. And he gave a rock bottom to Mark Henry. So I really think that WWE was trying to show, you know, who's better, you know, The Rock and Cena. I don't know. I didn't like it. This week was just like meh, you know. Who knows? Also, they're gonna have a documentary before WrestleMania kicks off, an hour before. I won't be able to watch it because I'm gonna be at Mania, which I don't really mind it at all, you know. But you guys will be able to watch it. Oh, by the way, I do want to wear a yellow shirt at WrestleMania so I can get, you know, really, I want to point myself out when I'm there. Not a whole lot of people wear yellow shirts, not that I know of. So I'm gonna be like 20 rows away from the ring, and gosh, this is the closest I'm gonna sit at a pay-per-view event. The only closest time I was to the ring was at a SmackDown ECW event in 2007. I was 3 rows away. I was on the 4th row. I was 3 rows away. So, or you can say 4 rows away. I don't know. But it was a pretty cool experience. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be 20 rows away at WrestleMania on the floor. And it's going to be right in front of the camera the whole time, hopefully. I think so. And yeah, so that's why I want to wear a yellow shirt, which is pretty awkward. Anyways, I didn't like the Rock and Cena segment. It was pretty awkward when how the Rock came out and just gave a rock bottom to Mark Henry, like trying to prove, you know, I'm the man or whatever, you know, when he's already exhausted. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Alright, right now I want to say this. They are pushing the Teddy versus John Laurinaitis team match at WrestleMania. They're pushing so much. Both brands, SmackDown and Raw, they're having like different type of matches. Like they're splitting it like in 2 or 3 parts. With Oksana and Vicky Guerrero, 2 guys will come out. You know, they've been doing this for I don't know how many weeks now, and they're doing a good job. I have to give them some props. You know, maybe because it happened because, you know, The Rock is in the picture and he's the main event. And they were actually thinking about doing a Money in the Bank match, but you know what, they said screw it. They already have a really huge card, and they don't need to do a Money in the Bank match, which I really thought they really didn't need it to, but I wanted to see it because I'm going to be there at WrestleMania. Hell yeah, bring it on. Bring every single match on the table. Alright, so anyway, Santino lost the match, right? And John got in Teddy's face, and Teddy hit John Laurinaitis again, and that was pretty much it. Doesn't sound like I'm really excited, but trust me, I'm really excited for this match as well. I want to see what's going to happen. Of course, as you guys already know, oh, big news, I totally forgot. I'm glad. John Laurinaitis, okay. A-Train, how many of you guys have heard of A-Train? Raise your hand. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't even see your hand. Just type a comment if you have seen A-Train. Lord Tensai. That name appeared on Raw last night in that promo, and it looks like A-Train is coming back. If you guys don't know who it is, you guys need to look it up on YouTube. You guys can find it. Type in T&A, Tess and Albert with Trish Stratus. They used to come out back in the day, and it looks like here's the plan. Albert is going to be as a henchman, protecting, or he's going to be a henchman of John Laurinaitis, which I think they're pushing Johnny Boy, and it makes me feel that Johnny's going to win the WrestleMania match. So who knows what's going to happen? Anything is possible. By the way, A-Train is perfect as a henchman. Go back, take a look at it. Black glasses, black shades, black shirt, black leather pants, black boots. Perfect. He makes a perfect man. He's like 6'6". He's tall as hell. He's a big guy. And he's perfect. He's bald. And, I mean, he's just a natural henchman. He's perfect. I can't wait to see it. Perhaps, what's the name? David Otunga doesn't even look right with John Laurinaitis for some reason, talking about law and stuff, Anyways, let's talk about something else. That's later. We'll find out what's going to happen with A-Train, I'm running out of time here. Okay, real quick. Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger with Vicky Guerrero had a match against R-Truth and Kofi Kingston, and Oksana was on their side. And actually, they all kind of got in a brawl. They ended up in a brawl, all in the ring. And, R-Truth and Kofi Kingston were trying to hold Oksana back, and they were doing the same thing for Vicky Guerrero. And the segment ended right there. Alright, now let's get to the main part, the end of an era, what they have been talking about for the long time, Triple H, The Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell match, WrestleMania. So let's get this started. Okay, so let me get to the main part. I don't want to talk about Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, how they came into the ring and interrupted each other, or something like that. Triple H comes in. I have to give huge props to Triple H in backstage area. Everybody has been so proud of Triple H. The mic work is brilliant. If you go back and watch anybody else's promo, Triple H has been doing the best mic work in past I don't know how many weeks out of all the other promo work. When you watch his promos, I'm stuck there. I don't blink my eyes. I listen to him carefully because he does this this Sunday when I see you, hell, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not this Sunday when I see you, it's not that. It's intense. He brings the intensity. He'll make you feel that it's really, really real, Of course, there are other guys who can cut really good mic work, mic promos like CM Punk, Jericho, The Rock, but Triple H has been top notch, and everybody has been really proud of him. I've seen it on some websites and stuff. People have been really talking about Triple H. He's been doing a really, really good job, and I can see it. I've been watching his mic work. It's really amazing. So he looks at Taker and he says, "It's not about me and Shawn and you. It's just about you and me, Taker." And he says this. He brings up the fact there has been only 24 matches of Hell in a Cell from the start, and you and me, Taker, and me, Triple H, has been in 19 matches. When I heard that, I was shocked because I really never thought, Taker and Triple H have been in 19 matches of Hell in a Cell. I really thought that was something else. He said it's not a coincidence, and what you thought that was a devil's playground became my proving ground. And I thought that was really amazing to hear that because his mic work is terrific when he said that. Alright, now Taker brings the fact. Do you really want to do this? The fact, you want to give up everything away from you, your mind, your body, your soul, your wife, your kids, your family, even your career at WrestleMania. And Triple H basically says that, to beat you, or to end you, basically, yeah, I'm willing to do that. And basically, the promo segment kind of ended there. Not Triple H, Taker started to walk away, and everybody started booing. Taker turns around and he said, by the way, when I mentioned Shawn is better than you, he paused for like maybe 10-15 seconds. I don't know. It was a really long pause because they wanted to create a reaction out of the people, because they were listening carefully. He said, he is. So basically, when he said he still is better than you. He was and still is better. So that made kind of a big deal out of Triple H. Triple H was like, I can't believe he said that. He was really pissed off. Not like over exaggerating pissed off, but you can see Triple H's facial expression, which is not why. When I say his mic work, not only mic work. When you do a mic work, it's just not like listening to him. It's with his body, facial expression, and everything. The whole body language should tell what the mic work is all about. And that's Triple H right there. Not even The Rock did it this better, in like past year when he came back. But I really thought, Triple H did an amazing job, and Triple H was pissed off. They told Shawn Michaels to give that smirk on the face, so it makes people feel that, I can't believe, Taker said that, I'm better than you. It makes people feel that, that Shawn Michaels is not going to be taking sides at WrestleMania. So that's how the whole promo worked. Shawn Michaels turned away. He looked at Triple H again, and Triple H started staring at Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels just, gave a little smirk on his face, and that was the end of Raw. And I thought that was a really good promo. But seriously, I really didn't think that this Raw was good. I am so hoping, man, the Raw is going to be great next week. Can't wait for it. I'm going to be there. Don't worry. You'll see me with bright yellow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna wear a yellow shirt on Raw. I'm far away. I'm like on the riser somewhere. Okay. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.